In this video, let's practice revising the order of integration for different integrals. In this case, we have integral from 0 to 1 and integral from 4y to 4 e to the x squared dx dy. This is how we teach you to read integrals. This is the inner part of the integral, and the inner part is about x. So x is running from 4y and x ends at 4. Outside integral has dy, so the outside integral will be y is fixed from 0 to 1. They want us to change it. They want y to be from a function to a function, while x to be from a number to a number. Solution. Let's write down what I just said. I said that x equals 4y. This is the most important part. The moment you get this function, you can solve for the other variable we need. So we need y. Y will be x over 4. Put this in the box. This is important. Now, we need y to be from a number to a number. But I just said that y is running from 0 to 1. So using this information, we can plug y that runs from 0 to 1 into the equation we just found. So it will be x over 4 running between 0 and 1. Now multiply by 4, basically we're solving the inequality, and now we have that x is running from 0 to 4 instead from a function to a function, while y used to be running from 0 to 1, x now is running from 0 to 4. Y is running from, well, now we know that y ends at x over 4, and then since lower bound for x is 0, then lower bound for y is 0 over 4, which is 0. So we can write down that y is running from a function 0, which is y equals 0, to a function of 1/4 x. Well, let's not write down 1/4 x, x over 4. These are two things we're going to be using right now for our integrals. So this was basically the most complicated, important step, figuring out what is happening with the borders or boundaries. Let's write down the integrals. We're going to have two integrals. The whole idea is we used to have e to the x squared dx dy. X is running from 4y to 4. Y used to run from 0 to 1. Now they want us to switch the order, so it will be dy dx. X is outside and it's running from 0 to 4. Y is now running from 0 to x over 4. That's what just happened. And then the function inside stays the same because that is the function in 3D. So we don't really touch it. This is the surface, okay? This is surface in 3D. We only need to change the limits of integration here. So that's the idea. And now we start integrating this the way we know. Let's integrate the inner part with respect to y. That's going to be just y e to the x squared, because e to the x squared is basically a constant, from 0 to x over 4. Outside integral stays and waits for its turn. Now, outside integral is still waiting. The inside part will be, if you're confused, remember, you just finished integrating with respect to this variable, in this case y, so you have to put it over here. with a pencil, for example. And now you know you're plugging y equals x over 4 minus y equals 0. So it's going to be x over 4 e to the x squared minus 0. So I don't have to even write down 0, but I did for you to have good notes. Why not? Now you need to integrate this integral, which is, okay, let me write down again, integral x over 4 e to the x squared dx. Do you know how to integrate this? I do, because it's U-substitution. So my notes are usually like these. Let u to be x squared, du is 2x dx. You can switch limits of integration if you want. Sometimes we don't, so check my other videos which explain when we do, when we don't. But if you do, then 0 becomes 0 and 4 becomes 16. So those are side notes called U-substitution. Let me write down U-sub. Integral becomes from 0 to 16. Now e to the x squared will be e to the u. Dx times 4 will be connected with, no, dx times x is over here. That's du over 2. So it will be 1/2 du. Some students solve for x dx. That will be 1/2 du. And then there's also 1/4 standing outside. I would actually kick it out earlier. Now we have 1/4 times 1/2 is 1/8. Integral from 0 to 16, e to the u, du. Integral of e to the u is e to the u. E to the u bar from 0 to 16. Now remember, we don't go back to the x notation because this is already u0 and u16. In the end, it becomes 1/8 e to the 16 minus 1 because e to the 0 is 1. And this is the final answer. A little bit challenging and confusing at the very beginning, but doable. So your job is to play with limits of integration and understand what is happening. How do they switch? When y used to be fixed with numbers, now x have to be fixed with numbers, and y has to be bounded by functions. The lower bound is still 0, but the upper bound can be found from the given function x equals 4y. And that's how it works. Practice more. Hopefully, now you know how to do it.